Hello everyone, welcome to TGB Toys channel. Today, I'll be unboxing the latest SHF Naruto figure for this month, Jiraiya, Hidden Leaf Heroic Master, Sage Mode Set. This is the second SHF Jiraiya since the Naruto SHF line was rebooted. Later, I'll also compare some key aspects of the new and old versions. But first, let's take a look at the packaging of the new version. The front features a large transparent window with a close-up photo of the figure. Near the bottom, you can see that this is made in China, manufactured by Baihui Toys. Here's a look at all sides of the box. The back cover, as usual, shows official images and precautions. Taking out the contents, we have a blister pack, a bag of accessories, and an instruction manual. Inside the blister pack, Jiraiya's main body is in the middle. On the left are the alternate faceplates. At the top are Fukasaku and Shima. In the bottom left is the Rasengan effect part, and in the bottom right is the scroll accessory. This figure unusually doesn't have the alternate hands and feet packed in the blister. Instead, they're placed in a plastic bag along with the remaining accessories. The plastic bag is divided into sections, similar to Figma's style. Fortunately, Bandai didn't seal the bag, making storage relatively more convenient. For the accessories, let's start with the faceplates. There are only 3 for Jiraiya: a pouting face, a laughing face, and a gritted teeth face for Sage Mode. The old convention version of Jiraiya had 5 expressions, but none of them exactly match these. I'll try to compare them with the most similar ones. I think both versions capture the pouting expression well, accurately reflecting the character's personality. The new version's laughing face is also one of Jiraiya's classic expressions. The convention version didn't include a laughing face, so I'll compare it with the talking face instead. The Sage Mode face included in the new version is completely unique. Let's take a look at its details from different angles. This expression is full of intricate details. He's grown a beard, and his eyes, nose, and even teeth have undergone significant changes. It's safe to say that without this face, the Sage Mode Jiraiya would be completely outclassed by the convention version in terms of facial expressions. Let's also take a look at the other 2 expressions from different angles. The faceplate swapping mechanism on this figure is also entirely new. The top of the faceplate has 2 pegs, and there's a slot in the middle. When the faceplate is installed from the bottom, the middle slot locks into place. This is very different from the convention version, so the faceplates of the 2 versions are not interchangeable. Some might wonder, if the faceplates can't be swapped, can the heads be swapped? Unfortunately, the answer is no. The Sage Mode version's neck connector is a ball joint, while the convention version's connector is thicker and has a more complex design. Even if you manage to attach the head to the body, the neck lengths differ significantly, so it wouldn't look harmonious. Since we're holding the head, let's take a moment to compare the differences between the 2. The new version has a sturdy rotating joint at the back of the hair, which greatly enhances the range of upward head movement. The back hair has 1, 2, 3, 4 joints, each capable of rotating and moving within a certain range. This is a huge improvement over the convention version, which only had 1 joint. Additionally, the hair sculpt on the new version is more detailed. Aside from Jiraiya's faceplates, this figure also includes a side-glancing expression for use with the Naruto Uzumaki 6 Paths figure. I don't have my 6 Paths Naruto on hand, so I'll have to use Sage Mode Naruto as a stand-in for demonstration. For the hands, there's a pair of fists, a pair of open hands with fingers spread, a right hand with fingers curved, and a right hand for holding the Rasengan. There's also a pair of toad-style hands for Sage Mode. These hands are larger and feature bumpy details. The peg sizes for the hands differ significantly between the new and convention versions, so they are not interchangeable. This figure also includes a pair of replaceable feet with several joints, offering decent articulation. The Rasengan effect part is quite exquisitely made. Under light, it reflects beautifully. The scroll in this version is notably different from the convention version. It's detachable. The two straps on either side each have a peg that inserts into holes on the sides of the waist. The pegs on the two ends are of different thicknesses, so there's no worry about installing them backward. If you try, they simply won't fit. The design of the scroll also differs significantly from the convention version. It's not only larger, but also has white sections. Finally, let's take a look at Fukasaku and Shima. Both are non-articulated display pieces. Except for the top part of their cloaks, which are made of soft plastic, the rest is hard plastic. Both have a ball joint socket on the bottom for attaching to this support rod. Once attached, both ends of the support rod have rotating joints, allowing the two sages to adjust their orientation based on Jiraiya's pose. The support rod attaches to the back of the neck, sandwiched between the red jacket and the inner ninja outfit. I think this design is quite clever. It meets the needs of the style while also allowing for some articulation. That covers all the accessories. Now, let's return to Jiraiya's main body. First, let's compare the differences between the two versions' bodies. In terms of height and build, the new version is not only taller, but also more muscular than the convention version. As seen with the accessories earlier, the new version is generally larger. The differences in head design were already compared, so I won't go into detail again. As for the shoulder joints, the Sage Mode version focuses more on hiding joint seams. Even when the arms are bent significantly, the silhouette remains relatively natural. In comparison, the convention version is more straightforward. This new Jiraiya doesn't include crossed arms. To allow the standard arms to achieve a crossed arms pose, a small opening has been cut in the front of the outer garment. The back also has an opening to enhance articulation. The arm joints on the new version also prioritize smooth aesthetics. The chest-abdomen joint on the new version is positioned lower. The upper ninja outfit is also divided into two parts, while the convention version has three. The lower hem of the outfit on the new version has a larger opening, freeing up more range of motion. The hip joints differ significantly between the two versions. The new version, for better articulation, doesn't have a fully sculpted crotch. A swivel joint has been added to the thighs. The knee joints on the new version are hidden in the legs when standing. Viewed from behind, the transition of the joints is also relatively natural. The final joint difference is at the ankles. The newer SHF Naruto figures all have a part that conceals the joint. In terms of design, the main differences are in some details. One notable improvement is that all the mesh patterns on the Sage Mode version look more like actual clothing, while the convention version resembles armor more. Other major design differences were already covered earlier. Additionally, the new Jiraiya's mold lines are very well finished. Almost no mold lines are visible on the surface. In comparison, the convention version has more noticeable mold lines. Finally, let's take a look at the articulation of the Sage Mode version. Looking down, 40 degrees. Looking up, over 40 degrees. Tilting head left-right, 30 degrees each. Head can rotate 360 degrees. Arms can raise sideways above shoulder level. Raising arms upward is limited by the clothing and cannot reach perpendicular to the ground. Arms can extend forward and almost touch each other at the most. Upper arms can rotate freely. Elbows can bend about 130 degrees. Bending forward, over 50 degrees. Leaning backward, about 60 degrees. Excellent articulation. The chest-abdomen joint can rotate freely. The waist joint can also rotate 360 degrees. Kicking forward, well beyond 90 degrees. Kicking backward, close to 90 degrees. Side split, 180 degrees, extremely impressive. Thighs can rotate freely. Knees can bend until the thighs and calves touch. The lower leg covering can rotate slightly, something the old version couldn't do. The upper ankle can rotate 360 degrees. The lower ankle can pivot up and down. The range for grounding is quite good. The front part of the foot with the gide can lift about 80 degrees. The figure's production stamp is located on the inside of the outer robe. Overall, after experiencing the SHF Jiraiya Sage Mode, the main advantages are its excellent articulation, great quality control, and the included accessories, which well satisfy both play and display needs. Compared to the old version, it shows clear advantages in both appearance and joint design. The drawbacks are the relatively limited number of faceplates and hands. For example, the variety of faceplates is much smaller compared to the convention version's standard types. Also, while it's claimed that crossed arms can be achieved without dedicated parts, the included hands don't fully satisfy the crossed arms pose, which is somewhat disappointing. However, considering the price, I'd still wholeheartedly recommend this Sage Mode Jiraiya. Even with its shortcomings, it remains a must-have masterpiece for fans of the Naruto series. Okay, thanks for watching my Naruto video. See you in the next one.